Hello everyone, today we're going to be summarizing James chapters 2 and 3. In chapter 2, James writes about the law of love. Listen, my beloved brethren, has God not chosen the poor of this world to be rich in faith and heirs of the kingdom of which he promised to those who love him? But you have dishonored the poor man. If you really fulfill the royal law according to the scripture, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. But if you show partiality, you commit sin and are convicted by the law as transgressors. For whoever shall keep the whole law and yet stumble at one point, he is guilty of all. Then he talks about faith without works. What does it profit, my brethren, if someone says he has faith but does not have works? Can faith save him? If a brother or sister is naked and destitute of daily food, and one of you says to them, "Depart in peace," but you do not give them the things which are needed for the body, what does it profit? Thus, also faith by itself, if it does not have works, is dead. Show me your faith without your works, and I will show you my faith by my works. You believe that there is one God, you do well. Even the demons believe and tremble. You see then that a man is justified by works, and not by faith only. For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. In chapter 3, he talks about the work of faith, controlling what we say. See how great a force a little fire kindles. And the tongue is a fire. The tongue is so set among our members that it defiles the whole body. With it we bless our God and Father, and with it we curse men, who have been made in the similitude of God. Out of the same mouth proceed blessing and cursing. My brethren, these things ought not to be so. Does a spring send forth fresh water and bitter from the same opening? Can a fig tree, my brethren, bear olives, or a grapevine bear figs? In chapter 4, he talks about the lack of faith and works and quarrels within the church. Where do wars and fights come from among you? Do they not come from your desires for pleasure that war in your members? You lust and do not have. You murder and covet and cannot obtain. Yet you do not have because you do not ask. You ask and do not receive because you ask amiss, that you may spend it on your pleasures. Therefore submit to God. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. Draw near to God and he will draw near to you. Cleanse your hands, you sinners, and purify your hearts. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he will lift you up. Then he writes about criticizing others. Do not speak evil of one another, brethren. He who speaks evil of a brother and judges his brother speaks evil of the law and judges the law. But if you judge the law, you are not a doer of the law, but a judge. There is one lawgiver who is able to save and to destroy. Who are you to judge another? He's talking about how wrong it is to criticize and judge other people. Then he writes about being overly confident. Come now, you who say, today or tomorrow we will go to such a city. Spend a year there, buy and sell, and make a profit. Whereas you do not know what will happen tomorrow. For what is your life? It is even a vapor that appears for a little time and then vanishes away. Instead, you ought to say, if the Lord wills, we shall live and do this or that. But now you boast in your arrogance. All such boasting is evil. Therefore, to him who knows to do good and does not do it, to him it is sin. And that concludes the reading for the day. God bless. I'll see y'all tomorrow.